Today, we return to a place where only the brave survive. A place where the track is as famous as the legends who crashed on it. A place called Spa-Francorchamps. But this time, we're not armed with some civilized Grand Tour or a friendly little hot hatch. No, today, we are strapped into a Red Bull X2019. A car so violently quick that time itself struggles to keep up. It has the grip of 1,000 angry octopuses, the speed of a ballistic missile, and the downforce of a black hole made entirely out of carbon fiber. And they've only given us 8 minutes to qualify. 8 minutes. Barely enough time to warm the tires, say a prayer, and wonder how many internal organs we're about to rearrange. Every second matters. Every corner is a risk. Every breaking point a life decision. Spa isn't a race. It's a test of nerve. Eau Rouge will judge you. Rydell will spit you out. Pahon will see your bravery and laugh. And in those 8 minutes, it's just you, 7 kilometers of unforgiving tarmac, and a car that wants to be a jet fighter. This isn't just qualifying. It's a full-blown battle against physics, fear, and clock. Welcome to Spa. Welcome to madness. Let's see what you're made of. And as we come blasting down the back straight, hopes are high until reality taps us on the shoulder and says, "Not today, mate." The car ahead, slower than rush hour traffic. The car behind, practically parked in the pit. And here at the chicane, there's no way past without risking everything. So we back off. We breathe. We sulk a little. Because one thing's clear. This lap, it's about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Final lap of qualifying. And here we are, sitting at the top of the timing sheets. First place, feeling like a champion. One last lap to seal it. To prove we belong up here. But no, because right ahead of us, there's one lone car. Not a challenger. Not a threat. No. A rolling roadblock moving slower than a pensioner at a grocery checkout. And because of them, our dreams of stretching that gap, of absolutely hammering the stopwatch, are now being delicately throttled to death. Nothing behind us. Nobody pushing. Just us and Captain Caution ahead, tiptoeing through chicanes like it's a Sunday drive. And it gets better, because as we charge toward the final sector, where precision matters more than anywhere else, another slowpoke materializes right in our way. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's like trying to run a sprint through a farmer's market. So what do? We take matters into our own hands. We send it up the inside. No hesitation, no apologies. If they're gonna coast through the apex like it's sightseeing day, we'll just make our own lane and muscle through. Not the cleanest line, not the prettiest, but at this point, survival is an art form. We cross the line and land in second place. Not bad at all. Could it have been pole position? Maybe, if it weren't for every Sunday driver taking a leisurely stroll through the final sectors. But second on the grid, that's still front row real estate. It's still a fighting chance. And now it's race time. 22 laps. And now, a look at the front of the grid. 7 drivers, 7 qualifying times, all crammed into less than a second. Same car, same setup, no excuses, no advantages. Just pure, unfiltered who's braver than who. And frankly, we're only showing the top 7 because after that, it's a bit like watching a sprint race where half the runners forgot their shoes. This is a real battle. Every single one of us knowing that one missed apex, one hesitation, and you're swallowed up faster than a biscuit at a tea party. And we're off, charging into turn 1, ready to hunt down first place, only to be braked, checked into oblivion. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We give them a lunge forward so strong. They practically get a free Uber ride into the lead. It felt suspiciously convenient. Almost like they knew exactly what they were doing. Was it tactical? Was it dirty? Was it just bad luck? All I know is, I'm the idiot here picking up the bill for it. Fantastic start. Just fantastic. Well, after that brilliant start, we let the frustration get the best of us. A little too much enthusiasm, let's say. The driving, well, let's just say it's less precision and more complete and utter chaos. I've made my mistakes. The cars all over the place, braking late, cornering like a shopping cart with a broken wheel. We're trying to catch up, trying to find a rhythm again, but the damage is done. At this point, we're chasing the ghost of what could have been. The car's there, the track's there, but where the hell is my head? And don't get me started on the fact that this isn't the last we'll see of the car ahead. Oh no, we're still dealing with this driver. But for now, it's all about getting back to groove. We'll fix this. We have to fix this. Now we're back in zone. The car feels like it's actually listening to me. How delightful. No more braking like I'm trying to stop a freight train with my bare hands. The lap's looking smoother. We're not setting the world on fire, but we're certainly not driving like we've lost the plot either. But look at this. What's this? First place has gone wide into turn 9. A big mistake. A big, glorious mistake. You know, it's like that moment when your mate, who's always brimming with confidence, trips over his own feet in front of everyone. You're trying not to laugh, but you just can't help it. They've lost it, and like a lion in a gazelle-filled savannah, we pounce. Suddenly, we're in their space, breathing down their neck. What's this? A shot at first place? Don't mind if I do. Strategy time. Let's talk about the master plan here. We've already got a pit strategy lined up. You see, this race is a bit of a tactical dance. We start with the soft tires. Why? Because they're fast, they're grippy, and let's face it, we got a limited window of opportunity to do some damage. We're running them until they beg for mercy, until they're just a distant memory of their former selves. Then, and this is where it gets interesting, we're swapping to the hard tires. The hard tires will keep us going for a while. Slow, sure, but they'll last longer and give us that buffer to stretch our legs a bit. And then the real fun begins. Near the end of the race, when everyone else is crawling with their worn-out tires and fumes in the tank, we're putting on the mediums. That's right. We'll finish strong, fresh, and with enough gas to cross the line, while everyone else is stuck thinking about their fuel gauges. It's a simple strategy, but it's all about the timing, getting those pit stops right, managing tire wear, and ensuring we got enough fuel to finish strong. That's what wins races. Strategy, and a little bit of luck. Penalty zone. The dreaded moment when all the progress you've made gets erased by a half-second penalty. It's like being forced to pause in the middle of a race. We slow down, and who do we see right on our tail? The Canadian driver, who just spun out earlier, now charging up behind us with reckless intent. They're clearly looking for any chance to capitalize on our mistake. But here's where it gets interesting. We've got a plan. Stay calm, stay focused, and don't let anyone's wild driving mess with our rhythm. The Canadian might be eager, but that's their problem. We've got to stick to our strategy. We're not backing down. The penalty may have slowed us down, but it's not going to derail our race. Down the straight, the Canadian driver decides it's time to make a move. They dive the inside line into turn 7. They brake late, way too late, and get right in our way. We try to avoid them, but it's too late. We hit the wall. Now we've lost the position and they've slipped right back into it. At this point, it's just getting ridiculous. They're playing too aggressive, and yet, surprise, surprise, they don't get a penalty. No consequences. It's frustrating, to say the least. We were having a clean race, and now this Canadian driver's reckless antics are ruining it for us. But we've got to keep it together. We can't let their chaos mess with our rhythm. We got bigger fish to fry. We skip ahead to lap 9 and look at this. We've been leading. First place pitted at lap 6, and now we got the track to ourselves for a moment. But hold on, look at the heads-up display on the right. Those tires, they're absolutely red, completely worn out. We really tried to stretch the life out of those soft tires, but now it's biting us. We pushed them to the limit, thinking we could squeeze just a little more performance out of them. And now, it's all coming back to haunt us. The grip's gone, and we're about to feel the consequences. But here's the thing. Despite the tires screaming at us in agony, we've adapted. We've adjusted our rhythm. We found the car's sweet spot, and it's actually feeling pretty good now. It's like dancing with a partner who keeps stepping on your toes. But after a while, you get into sync, and suddenly everything flows. We're starting to find our groove again, and it's paying off. And then, just as it seemed like we were back on track, the tires completely betray us. The last chicane, the final test of our will, and boom, we're spinning out of nowhere. No warning, just a full-on pirouette, straight into disaster. And to make matters worse, this was the last lap we were going to run on these tires. We had planned to pit, to save ourselves. But no, they betrayed us just when we needed them the most. And here we are, back out of the pits with hard tires strapped on, no fuel, and 7th place staring us in the face. You might think, all right, we recovered, just gotta focus. But no, the track feels like a different beast now. The tires are grippier, sure, but there's no fuel to make it through the rest of the race. What could possibly go wrong, right? Well, everything. We've got the pack on our tail, and we're charging to the laps like a lion with a broken leg at the front of the pack, but with no fuel to finish the hunt. Here we are, lap 14, and somehow, miraculously, we've clawed our way up to second. But the fuel gauge? Yeah, that's not looking good. We're running on fumes. Literally, we've barely got enough to make 2 more laps. But we're adjusting the fuel strategy, running lean, trying to stretch it just a little longer. But let's be real. The only thing that's really going to save us is the pit stop, and we're coming in this lap. It's the final chance to get on those mediums and make a proper push to finish strong. The question is, can we make it out of the pits and still be in the game? Can we pull off a miracle and make those tires work for us like we need them to? It's going to come down to this one crucial stop. Let's see if we can make it count. Here we go. We're approaching the final chicane now, and it's pit time. We dive and hit our marks, and yes, it's a clean stop. Everything goes smoothly. But wait, look at this. 3 drivers behind us also decide to pit. And one of them, oh no, comes in with absolutely 0 fuel. That's cutting it a bit too close, don't you think? The pit crew must be praying they don't roll in on fumes. Now we just got to get out of here quickly. Get those mediums on, and hope to God we got enough fuel to finish strong. It's a game of strategy, and right now we've got the edge. We exit the pits onto those fresh medium tires, and the fuel gauge is looking good, just enough to get us through to the finish. Now we're in 8th place on lap 15. But this is where the race really begins. Everyone's already made their moves, but the track's still wide open, and it's time to claw our way back up. With fresh tires and a clear head, we can make up ground, but it's not going to be easy. The competitors in front are fast, but we've got the advantage now. It's time to chase, and we're not just racing against them, we're racing against time itself. Let's see if we can finish this off. There's still a long way to go, and plenty of places to make up. 8th place? Not for long. We've already made up some ground. We're catching up to 6th place like they're standing still. Someone pitted at the beginning of the lap, and now it's game on. Our medium tires are working wonders right now, and you can feel that grip pushing us forward with every corner. The car feels planted, the rhythm is coming back, and we're closing the gap fast. It's like we're on a mission now. In 6th place, they're just in our way. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Let's see if we can seal the deal and make that move stick. lining up for turn 12. This is our chance. No hesitation. We dive to the inside, threading the needle like a surgeon with a scalpel. 6 places slow on the brakes, and we pounce. Just like that, we're past them. It's clean, it's smooth, and we're now up to 6. The gap is closing to the next car ahead. Let's keep pushing. The medium tires are holding strong, and we've got the momentum on our side. It's the final lap now, and my mind is racing almost as fast as the car. Look at that leaderboard. We're sitting in third, yes, third. The podium is so close, but I can't help but think, could I have done more? Should I have pushed harder earlier on? What if that spin never happened? What if I hadn't been taken out by that Canadian? It's like those final moments of dramatic film, when everything's on the line and the camera just lingers, making you think about every decision, every move, every time you've been on the edge and pulled back. But we didn't pull back, did we? We pushed on. And now we're here. But let's face it, this race hasn't been kind. It's been a battle of attrition. Tire management, fuel, unpredictable drivers. It's almost like driving through a minefield and hoping you don't blow up. And yet, we're still standing. We're still here. But what if we had qualified better? Would we have had the clean air we needed to race without constant distractions? No, it's all in the past now. Let's focus. The tire's starting to go, the fuel's down to the last drop, and here I am, trying to keep my composure. It's not about the past, it's about the now. And the now is third place, which doesn't feel too shabby, but is it enough? With every turn, we're inching closer. The clock is ticking. This is it. This is the climax of everything. The tension is palpable. It's almost unbearable. This is the moment that will define everything, and yet, we can't change what's already been done. The tire strategy is what it is, the pit stops were made, and here we are on the final lap, at the mercy of the gods of motorsport. Is this where it all comes together? Or is it just a cruel reminder of what could have been? And there it is, third place. What a ride that was. We came from the brink of disaster, dealt with a few bad decisions, got taken out by some questionable driving, and still managed to claw our way back onto the podium. This race was nothing short of chaos. Tire strategy, pit stops, unpredictable drivers, and the constant pressure to get right. In the end, we weren't the fastest, but we showed some serious resilience. And that's what this race was all about. From 7th to 3rd, that's a result we can be proud of, even if we'll be asking what if for a while. So what do you think? Could we have done it differently? Would the strategy have worked if not for that spin? Let me know in the comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more racing madness. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, keep your foot on the gas and never stop racing.